I hope everybody had a wonderful year coming into 2022. I know I did. I think I did, But what to look for this next year, we're going to try to finish that truck. I got 125 days and 9 hours fighting the elements, so you can figure half of that, okay? But we're going to start out being it's cold out there, covering the chairs or the seats, and then polishing the Supercharger, get it all polished up. And we're going to discuss the fuel setup on it, how we're going to do it, the engine, how we set this engine up, the heads and all, the lower end. We'll discuss that. But what to look forward this year is finish that thing up and maybe purchase another one, build it. We're going to try to get moved to a shop somewhere, the house down in Burleson, Texas somewhere. We're trying to. There ain't much available right now. But I just hope everybody has a great year, and set yourself a goal, or your project, and set a goal to do a little bit at a time instead of getting burnt out on it. A lot of guys got burnt out on it. They start building their trucks and or cars, and they don't want to mess with it no more. They get burnt out. Take your time, set a goal, make you a plan, and each thing, if it's one thing a week, one thing a month, but work to that goal, make that goal. And I've been following YouTubers who start the project and they're constant with it. Every week they may put a video up. Someone was putting up a video of a day, and finally disappeared. It got to they had the once a week, once every 2 weeks, and once a month. And you go back and look at them, they've quit. Either something happened, I don't know. Nothing was really talked about what happened, but don't quit. You know what I mean? Stay with it. Don't quit. Keep going. If it's a financial deal, work towards that part and do it once a month. But don't quit on your project, because you're building that for a reason. You keep building it. Don't quit. Don't worry about the haters, whatever, because their views. The C10 National Show. Work our way there. The engine may not be in it by then, because if I was inside, I done had this thing about done. Fighting the elements is tough. It is, but I work with it what I can. So it's going to come up fast. We got what, 4 months, I guess, something like that, to get this done. But it's been a tough little old road trying to get this truck done. It started out, I tell you, when I got the truck, it just started out of replacing the carpet and putting bucket seats in it. And how I got in the situation where we're at is I was looking for the console for the truck, the one that came in the truck back in the 80s. And it was all $400 and $500. Now I've got access. Where's my book? I think my book's inside. Here it is, right here. I got it down here, I think. Let me look. I may not. Let me look here. I thought I put it in one of these drawers here, but like I say, I may not have. I got it somewhere. But anyway, I've got one of my videos that now I got access to any of it. Cheaper, way cheaper. When I looked at it, it said, everybody wanting $400 to $600 for that original console in that truck. I was with Matthew that day after the paint swap meet. We was looking around. I said, shoot, I'll get a console and just build one cheaper than that. I got, with the console, the radio, everything in it, all electronics, there's probably close to $2,000 in that console. You figure your time in it, you got way more than that. And of course, after I've been doing the videos on it, I've gotten people now wanting some built, but I really don't have a place to do it or time to build them. So when I get moved, maybe so, if they buy one by then or whatever. But we're working on it. We're trying to get it done. So we're going to go from the cab, the schedule from the cab, interior of the cab, to the bed, back to the engine compartment. Okay? So that way, if we don't finish the engine or get it in there, I just keep the hood shut and we'll just show the interior in the bed. You know, just do that. That's better than not going at all, I guess. But we're shooting for that goal. I mean, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be close. So the weather with 129 days, 130, you figured half of that's gonna be weather days. That's gonna keep us inside. But we got the supercharger to polish up and get everything set up. I do have the electric choke and all for the carburetor. This was built by a guy that supposedly works for super shops. If you look them up, you'll find them. I thought super shops were gone, so I found this. And he specifically builds them for the superchargers, turbos, whatever. So I don't know what all he did do to it. I know back in the day, back in the 80s, we just threw one on there and ran it. It ran okay. We liked the way it performed. But supposedly, I mean, and it has been tested, so when it got here, I'm glad I didn't turn the box upside down. When it got here, I took the carburetor, I was messing with it, you know, and fuel ran out of it. So they've been tested, they've been set up for your application. You have to let them know what you're doing, and they'll bill you one. And you know, it's not cheap, but I mean, I didn't go with the sniper, and I'm going to tell you why I didn't go with the sniper. I'm trying to stay away from as much electronics as I can on the truck. I know the sniper's got the built-in, some or all of them. I'm not sure too much about them. Built-in mash flows and all, but all the wiring, a lot can go wrong later on, and it may not ever go wrong. Not downing them. It's just something that I didn't want to get into where if 3 years down the road or whatever, there's an issue with it. There's going to be probably an issue with this, but this will be a whole lot easier to replace or repair than it will to probably find the sniper parts or whatever by then. I don't know. I don't know much about them. I just didn't want to go with it. And who knows, I may do it on the next one, or I may not like the way this performs and throw one on this one just for the heck of it. But as of right now, no snipers. So we're going to stick with the old school. But this is a 750 double pumper that's been fixed for the supercharger. Anyway, but we're going to talk about the spacers, when to use them. It was better for what we did, not necessarily for what you're going to be doing. From back in the 80s and 90s, what we did to them versus today with the fuel we got, what to use. So stay tuned, and we're gonna get this thing going. Now, our shout outs I'm gonna give out. So there's a channel I've been following a long time, and they I say they, it's him and his girlfriend, but he builds cars start out from a piece of metal sometimes to start up, frame, I mean, it goes all the way. But if you hadn't yet, and I'll put his link down below, but go check out old bad Chad. I tell you what now, he is he's a body man. I mean, he gets at it. He stacks cars on top of each other and what all. I mean, just make something out of it. You picture in your mind stacking two cars on top of each other. What can this look like? Well, go check him out. I like following that channel real well. I've got a couple other ones I follow, but in this video here, I want to give Bad Chad a shout out, to credit on this one here. But got to check him out. I mean, he is something else. Jolene helps him out. She's doing a video on it, and you wouldn't know it was her behind the camera unless somebody said something. The way the video's done, real good job on the videos. But check him out when you can, and see what you think. So we're gonna get on down and get this year started up. First video this Sunday will be the seat covering. Putting the seat covers on, see how they're going to work out. If they work out, they work out. If not, we'll change and go to something else. But we're going to do them first. After that, the carpet's still in the truck. It's going to be yanked out. We yank the carpet out, get the seats, get the console mounted first, then the seats, and we'll finish up from there. We still got to get the windows redone on it to finish up the cab. We're almost done with it. And we'll go from there to the bed. Get the bed done. Like I said, the bed's done, we'll move on towards the engine compartment. Okay? Now we got to change the R12 over to 134. I know 134 is going out, but it'd be a long time before it goes out. So we're going to stick with the 134 for the time being, till it finally disappears like the R12 did, goes out. You can still get R12 today, pretty expensive. So it's best just go with the 134 if you're updating, and go from there. And we got some other things to do, of course, in the engine compartment we got to take care of. But man, stay tuned. It's going to be a great year, I think. A lot going on. And if we do find a place to move, it's probably going to, if we find a place before the show, I'm going to tell you now, it's going to kill it. We won't be gone. And I'm trying for that. I'm hoping that happens, you know. I'm hoping that happens. If we find a place before the show and it kills it, the heck with the show, we're going to get moved, huh? That's the way we go. That's the way we work. We'll just have to hit the next one. Go from there. So anyway, hope y'all enjoy it, and let's see what goes on this year. See how far we can get. What's our next project? I already got one lined up. It's going to be another little weight deal. Wait and see what it is. Of course, everybody knows it's Stepside, but it's what we're going to be doing to it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and continue to watch, and share this out if you want to, and watch this show come alive. All right, talk to y'all later.